A scene of horror unfolded in Ahmedabad, India. Air India Flight 171, a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, was just beginning its journey. It was headed for the United Kingdom, filled with people full of hopes and plans. But mere moments after takeoff on Thursday, June 12, 2025, something went terribly wrong. The massive aircraft fell from the sky. It crashed into a medical college and hospital building near the airport. The impact was catastrophic. Fire and smoke filled the air. The sound of the crash echoed through the Meghaninagar area, a sound that will haunt residents forever. This was a tragedy of unimaginable scale. In the midst of total devastation, one story defies belief. Out of 242 souls on board the flight, a single person survived. His name is Vishwaskumar Ramesh. He is now recovering in a hospital bed, grappling with the immense weight of what he has witnessed. His survival is being called a miracle. He is the sole witness from inside that doomed flight. For the 241 other people on the plane, 230 passengers and 11 crew members, the journey ended in tragedy. Their lives were cut short in an instant. The crash also claimed innocent lives on the ground, a heartbreaking addition to an already devastating loss. The numbers are stark and difficult to comprehend. A total of 246 people lost their lives. This includes the passengers and crew and 5 medical students who were inside the building. They were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Countless others inside the college and hospital were injured, caught in the chaos and destruction as the plane tore through the structure. Emergency crews rushed to the scene. They faced a harrowing task, working through twisted metal and rubble. They searched for survivors but found only one from the flight. The grief is profound, stretching from the streets of Ahmedabad all the way to the United Kingdom. The world is now focused on this one man, Vishwaskumar Ramesh. His unbelievable story offers a single point of light in an overwhelming darkness. How did he manage to escape when so many others did not? His family is overcome with a mix of relief and profound sorrow. His brother, Nayan Kumar Ramesh, called his survival a true miracle, but this miracle is shadowed by more pain. The family had another brother on that same flight. He is now among the missing, presumed lost. Their personal tragedy reflects the wider grief felt by hundreds of families who are now facing the worst news of their lives. From his hospital bed, Vishwaskumar Ramesh described his terrifying ordeal. In a weak voice, he recalled the chaos as the plane lurched and screams filled the cabin. "I thought I would die," he said, trauma still fresh. There was no time to react, just panic as the plane went down. The crash was violent, tearing the aircraft apart. By chance, his section stayed intact, and he saw a small opening. "When the door broke, I just jumped out," he recalled. He scrambled from the burning wreckage, driven by pure instinct. Now he lies in a hospital, the only survivor, haunted by what he witnessed. His survival is a miracle, but the sorrow remains. News of the crash sent shockwaves through India and the United Kingdom. In Ahmedabad, the community mourns together, united in grief. Recovery efforts continue at the crash site as families wait anxiously for news. The loss of 5 medical students on the ground is especially painful for the local community. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Ahmedabad, meeting emergency workers and the sole survivor in hospital. He offered condolences and promised a thorough investigation. Grief is also felt in the United Kingdom, where many victims had a family waiting. The tragedy has created a bond of sorrow between the two nations. Each victim leaves behind a story, a family, and a community in mourning. The scale of loss is a stark reminder of life's fragility. As the initial shock begins to fade, it is replaced by a pressing question: why did this happen? Investigators are now combing through the wreckage for clues. This crash is especially significant because it is the first fatal passenger incident involving the Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner. This aircraft was introduced as a state-of-the-art plane known for its safety and efficiency. The fact that a Dreamliner was involved has raised serious concerns in the aviation industry worldwide. The plane involved in the crash had over 41,000 hours of flying time, which is considered normal for this type of aircraft. There were no immediate signs of a problem. The investigation is being led by India's Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau. They will have the full support of international experts. Boeing, the manufacturer of the aircraft, has already responded. Kelly Ortberg, the president and CEO of Boeing, issued a statement expressing his deep condolences. "We extend our heartfelt sympathies to the families and friends of those who lost their lives," he said. He also confirmed that a Boeing technical team is prepared to provide assistance to the investigation. The company's reputation is on the line and they are under immense pressure to help find answers. A crucial piece of the puzzle has already been found. Investigators have recovered the aircraft's two black boxes. These are the flight data recorder and the cockpit voice recorder. These devices hold the key to understanding the plane's final moments. The flight data recorder will provide thousands of pieces of information about the plane's systems, speed and altitude. The cockpit voice recorder will reveal the conversations between the pilots and any alarms that may have sounded. Analyzing this data will be a slow and meticulous process, but it is the best hope for determining the cause of the crash. For now, the world waits. The families of the victims wait for answers that might bring some semblance of closure. The aviation industry waits to learn if there is a flaw in one of its most popular aircraft. And the sole survivor, Vishwaskumar Ramesh, waits to begin a long journey of healing. His survival stands as a powerful symbol of hope in the face of overwhelming tragedy. But it is a hope tinged with deep sadness for the 246 lives that were lost. The story of Air India Flight 171 will be remembered as a tale of immense sorrow, but also of one incredible miracle.